Welcome to the second video in the video series by HearthCo. This particular video is 01 Design Choices in Material. The goal here is to enable you to select the HearthCo material that's going to work best in your application. It's to help familiarize you with the features and differences between the two available material choices. It assumes you have already viewed the 00 mantle terminology video. It's not critical that you've already seen this video, it's just a logical sequence. All right, you see here 4 different images. 3 of these are stone with different finishes. 1 is gypsum. The one that is gypsum is the paint grade. Paint grade and gypsum are used interchangeably. Paint grade simply means it's ready to be painted. The gypsum product must be painted. That's one of the major differences between gypsum and stone. Normally you do not paint the stone, although you can. The paint grade gypsum has to be painted. You just use a regular latex household paint, nothing fancy, any water-based paint. The water-based paints get harder as they get hot, so their heat is not a factor. You don't need to use any special paint. But if you don't paint them, the water eventually will evaporate from the mantle and you'll get a dusty finish on the top. This voids the warranty. As the slide says, by far the most popular of the stone finishes is the Traverse stone, and that's the standard. Note that the paint grade gypsum material is smooth. The stone finishes can be smooth, they can be very rough, or they can be slightly distressed with a natural stone look. The Traverse stone is the default. There's no charge for that, upgrade for that, and it looks like natural stone. It has small distress marks in it. A distress mark that is less than 3 inches long along a detail or less than the size of a silver dollar is not considered a manufacturing defect. That's part of the thing that makes it look like natural stone. If you want to order Traverse stone but you want to lessen the appearance of distress marks, you can order a tight pack. They simply add a little extra water to the mixture and pack it, and it comes out with fewer distress marks. The next video discusses in detail the different finishes between Tivoli, Piatto, and Traverse stone. All right, let's look at the difference in the features between the gypsum and the stone. Notice they're both non-combustible. The gypsum has a smooth finish. The stone can have a distressed natural stone look, a very rough or aged look, or it can be smooth. Note that the smooth finish, the Piatto, is only available on simple designs like the contemporary models in the outdoor living. It's not possible to get that smooth finish into a great deal of detail that exists in the traditional line. So gypsum is similar to plaster, but it's harder. It's the component of concrete that causes it to harden. The stone is a Portland cement mixture. Both of them are reinforced with fiberglass, which helps them further to maintain their integrity in the event of a fire. They're not only non-combustible, they literally won't burn if you put them right into a fire. So the gypsum is poured into the mold as a liquid with the fiberglass already in it, and the stone is a hand-packed, wet mixture, and the harder they press on it and the more consistent they press on it, the smaller the distress marks. No one knows what it's going to look like until it's taken out of the mold, so each piece is different. Each piece is unique because they're hand-packed from the back side. So between the two, gypsum is slightly softer, the stone is slightly harder. The gypsum is lighter in weight, the stone is a little heavier. They're both hollow, between 1 and 2 inches thick, and this is designed to reduce the weight. All of HearthCo's products are poured hollow to keep the weight to a minimum, yet they're totally solid. They have the feel of solid cement or solid stone. They're very easy to cut and grind. Of course, the gypsum being a little softer is easier to work with, but still, they're both easy to cut. They use a simple angle grinder or any rotating circular saw with a masonry blade in it. The gypsum is totally repairable even after years of use. If you were to break off a corner or a chip of it or something, you could simply go to the auto parts store and get Bondo and recreate the missing part by smoothing it out, sanding it, and touching it up, repainting it, and it would be as good as new. The stone product has limited repairability. Since it's not painted, blemishes or cracks or repairs would be more likely to show. We do supply a patch material for the holes that you drill in it when you do the installation. This comes with both products, gypsum and stone. You make a paste with it, and you fill the hole in the stone, and generally you take the corner of a putty knife and make a little design in it or dig out a little chunk so it looks like a natural distress mark. Occasionally in shipping, the traverse stone might crack. If it does, it's designed to crack along a grout line because that doesn't end up showing. It could even be broken into two pieces as long as it broke evenly along a grout line, and it could still be repaired. However, if cracks extend outside the grout line, these would show, so they would need to be replaced. The grout lines get actual grout, so anything that was a crack that was within a grout line would not show. Gypsum is less expensive, and stone is a very natural, desirable natural stone look. Gypsum is a great fit for modern painted, like black and white interiors where you want a high gloss white look, or if you would like the wood look, but you can't afford the space to keep it away from combustibles, you can get one of our designs that looks very much like it's made out of wood, and you get it in paint grade, and when you paint it white, it looks just like it was made out of wood. The other thing you might want to do with gypsum is to put a faux finish on it. The stone is a great fit for both traditional and as well as contemporary looks. We sell more of the stone than we do the gypsum, but they each have their place. I hope this short video has helped you understand the differences in the two materials available through HearthCo. Please view the other videos to gain a full understanding of our options in creating a great addition to your home, indoors, and out. If the videos don't answer your questions, feel free to call me 7 days a week up until 7 p.m. Arizona time. My name is Skip Bales. I am the general manager of HearthCo, and you can reach me at 928 595 2317.